Yo, we back once again with the Tapped In podcast, man. You know we ain't stopping. We dropping episode after episode after episode. You know what I'm saying? I got a Baton Rouge native in the building, Joshmond Cook, student pilot. You know what I'm saying? Man, fill us in, Josh, on who you is and how you get into this pilot industry. Like how you even, cause you got the uniform on. I see you all over the internet. I done seen you on a few shows, news stations. I done seen you getting some good energy, and I also done seen you get some bad backlash from people. So we're gonna get into all that, but just give us a rundown on who you is, man.
First of all, me, myself, and I can't be no other because everybody else take it. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So I want to, with all that being said, I'm a child of God. I like to put God ahead of everything I do. Who I am, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, born and raised. Like I came up like everybody else. I feel like the ones who know me, they can relate to me. You know what I'm saying? So they really have a lot of respect for me. So by them having a lot of respect for me, I just cherish what I got going on and just walking into my purpose. But
Right.
I'm just like I'm like everybody else. I ain't no different.
Okay. So look, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm glad to have you on. Like I tell everybody, man, the people that I bring on, I kind of handpick.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like something about their story that intrigues me. So I had been on, I'm not knowing you from Baton Rouge when I first seen you on the internet. So
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's nice because I'm the type too. If I'm gonna do a pilot or whatever I'm doing, man, represent the culture. So when I
Straight up.
seen you with a mouth full of diamonds
Straight up.
flying a plane, that's my type of shit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's how you put it in their fucking
Straight
face. You
up.
know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
So
Add your only swag to it.
yeah. So when
Yourself.
I seen that shit,
Yeah.
I immediately went on your page, checked you out. So I'm like, I gotta get him on the podcast. So I hit you up. Who hit you? Hit me up. I hit you up.
I think I hit you up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
you
hit
did
you
hit
up.
me up.
I hit
And
you
when you
up.
hit me, I said, "Hey, I'm already on your trail." You was like,
Yeah.
"Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on your trail. Let's do it."
Let's
Like
do it.
you probably the. I get a lot of DMs, man. To come on, you probably the one I didn't hear back the quickest. Like,
Come on, man.
yeah, I said, man, let's do it, cause I always wanted my pilot license.
Come on.
Yeah, my
Come on.
partner, Trench Coat, he'll tell you, man. I always say my end goal when I'm chilling when I'm older is to have my pilot license and to fly to like an event myself that we have. Like, man, we gonna be in Miami doing lunch, and I'm
Man.
gonna pull up myself like in the plane. So
Man, that's how that go.
yeah, so yeah, I hit you, and from that moment I went to doing my homework on you. So shit, I hit my partner Mike T in the studio with
Shout
Thomas
out
Pressure
Mike T.
washing. So I hit T, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one of my best friends. I'm like, man, look, they got a pilot dude. He was like, who, him?
Yeah.
So he was like, man, that's my little dog, man.
Yeah, that's
So
my big brother right there.
yeah, so he
Yeah.
like, man, look, dude, good. He a hustler. He determined.
Yeah.
Y'all, whatever he messing with, he willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me some good words on your auntie. They spoke good on you. We gonna get into some of that. So it's like I said, it's an honor to have you on. So man, give us a little insight on your upbringing. Like stay with grandparents, mom, dad. Let us know like how you come up and like you know.
All right, man. How I came up, I was young, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know, by me being young, I didn't know what I was going through. I was just going with it, because I'm so young in this big old world.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was going with the flow. I was once with my auntie or whatever. I was with my auntie. My auntie, she had took custody of me and my siblings.
Okay.
And when she did that, she the one who taught me like manners, respect. She from the old school, so she ain't played none of that.
Right.
She ain't tolerate a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of structure. It was a lot of discipline.
Okay.
So from there, my dad, I don't really know my dad, so I always be like, man, Jesus my dad. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, my mom, I feel like my mama taught us life as she knew it. So, at first, when I transitioned over from my auntie to back with my mom, because
Yeah.
she was trying to get us a situation settled to get, straightened out or whatever.
Okay.
So when I transitioned over back to her, everything she was just teaching us like how she knew it or whatever. So I really blamed her in the beginning.
Yeah.
But when you get older and you get mature and you see how life is and see what the world offers you and how it bang you up and you got to get back up every time, I don't look at nobody and I don't judge them. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing something, you're willing and able. But that being said, I was in foster care. I was awarded to the state. And, by the grace of God, I'm still here and still in my right mind because I could have turned this way, I could have turned that way.
Right.
And, it was like, it's like God always had me in his hands.
Yeah.
I always knew when I was a child, I always knew I had a spark in me. I just didn't know how. I just didn't. I always run into the right people who will help. Like Mike T. I ran into him and he like out of everybody, he drew a liking to me and helped me, he let me tag along to what his business, his pressure washing business.
Right.
So with that being said, like everybody who helped me out, you know what I'm saying, and everybody who I'm gonna run into in the future, like I appreciate it in advance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, none of this, I don't take credit for none of this. I give it all to God. Like I don't take no credit. I'm just walking into my purpose and hoping the next man, next female see it and be inspired by it or whatever. So I'm just dropping breadcrumbs
Yeah.
and just giving it to them or whatever. But this is me. This is who I am.
Yeah, man. I agree. I think this like us three being in this building right now, that's God work. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because like you say, he took a liking to you. That's how I know that's my dog. When I seen you, I took a liking ASAP. So
Facts.
I even told him, I'm like, man, that's a nigga we'll hang with. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like
Facts.
rock with just on some
Facts.
chill shit. And you got that spark and that hunger in you. You know what I'm saying? So foster care, man. What was foster care like? Cause I'm used to seeing like some foster care on the movies and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so is it similar, or did you like end up with a family that you really ain't like, or how that went?
Nah, I had fun.
Oh, you had fun.
I had
Okay.
fun. At the end of the day, like I was young, so I didn't know really what was the was
What was
the
going on?
everything what was going on. I know I was in like a situation when I seen a lot of paperwork. I seen paperwork coming in. I seen like state workers taking me shopping and stuff like that. And I just knew that much, you know what I'm saying? But I was a kid, so it wasn't like life was dealing with me as I knew it. Like I was just, I was going with the flow. I by the grace of God, I had fell into a home that really loved me,
Yeah.
and they loved me so much they ain't want to give me back to my mama. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I was doing me. I had females. You know what I'm saying? I had girls on my trail, and I had to go to school from there too. So, I was always getting in trouble. I was always getting in trouble, and a lot of people when I was going to school, a lot of people ain't know what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't know I'm here,
Yeah.
but I'm a state child. Like a lot of people ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I was just I guess I was finding myself, but like I said, I always know I had that spark in me.
Yeah.
But foster care, I don't know. It's just like I say, man. I'm just blessed to be put in a foster home that they really loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could have turned every which way,
Yeah.
but he always had his hands on me. God,
Okay. So speaking of God, man, what's some daily routines you do to stay tapped in with God to make sure you give him thanks on the daily, you know what I'm saying? Cause I got routines that I do. Like I get up in the morning, I pray, but I pray all day nonstop. I can see like somebody on the corner homeless. I'm gonna say a prayer like for them and
facts,
me. You know what I'm saying? Thanking him that I ain't in that situation.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So what's some daily routines you do to stay tapped in with God?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Dealing with God, you always gotta have your ears open because you don't know who he'll speak through. I don't care if he's if somebody doing less than you, worse than you. God will speak through somebody to speak through something. And I had to learn that. But see, when I was with my auntie, when I was younger, she exposed me to God, but I ain't have that spiritual. I knew who God was, but I ain't have him spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And see, like, most people they go to God when they at their lowest. When all this started happening for me,
Yeah.
I went to God at my highest.
Okay.
I was like, cause I ain't used to all the attention.
Right.
So I started getting depressed. I'm like, God, bro. When all this happened, I ran to the church house.
Okay.
I ran straight to the church house. I'm like, what you trying to tell me, guy? I'm not used to this. What's going on? What you want me to do? Whatever it is, just keep me humble and grounded.
Yeah.
And I never take credit. I do not want to take no credit for this. This is all God's work because becoming a pilot is cool, but the real goal is getting to heaven. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's the real goal. But as far as prayer, I have to work on that, like praying every day. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying? I got to get like that tapped in. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
with that being said, I said a prayer this morning. I said a prayer this morning, and like I said, I want to really get real strategic with that, and manage my prayers,
Right.
and take that every day. Make sure I pray every day because I'm not gonna lie. For the ones who don't know, prayer works.
Oh, for sure.
Prayer works.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. So I heard you say you get depressed, man. What's something you do when you go through depression? You know what I'm saying? Mental health issues, because we all do, but some people might not know that's what they dealing with. Like, you know what I'm saying, getting up, having up and down mood swings, or be going through something, and
Facts.
you just think like, man, I ain't feeling right, but
Facts.
it really be some mental health issues. Not
Facts.
saying like mental health is crazy,
Facts.
because in the black community, we look at mental health like, oh, that boy crazy, but it really ain't that.
It
You
ain't
know what I'm
that at
saying?
all.
It's deeper than that. So like when you get depressed, what some tactics you take like to big yourself back up and come back to?
See, like I want to thank y'all. Tapped in like this therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What it is with me and what I learned a couple years ago. Like I'm not afraid to discuss what I'm going through or what I've been through or what's going on with me with somebody because you can't judge me.
Yeah.
I'm just bold enough to express how I'm feeling or what I went through.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you might be going through something, but you ain't gonna really, speak on it like that. I can speak on it.
Yeah.
But I learned that the depression or whatever, everything I done went through, even though I feel like, I'm doing all right for myself, what I done went through is trauma.
Right.
And I learned that trauma is the devil's playground.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So at this moment of life, how I deal with it, I talk like this.
Yeah.
I pray, and by the grace of God, depression it only be lasting for like a moment.
Yeah.
And it'll probably last a couple seconds if I talk to somebody, depending on who I'm talking to.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's how it is with me, just expressing myself.
Yeah.
If I can talk to somebody, and it's good, it started being relieved, and I remember I used to get depressed like back to back, back to back. Now depression only hit me like twice a year,
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
like twice a year. So trying. I want to work on catching it. I be talking about triggers. What's triggering me? Like if I could watch TV, if I'm listening to music, or if I see something, it triggers me, and I just talk about it, and I just do inventory on myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's how I'm tapped in with it.
So, all right. So you say you talk to people. So I know for sure this got to be a big thing to help you get up out of depression. You have a daughter, right?
Facts,
So
love it
I
to death.
know, like when you see them kids, when we see the kids and you see your daughter, you could be going through anything. But once you see that smile and that hug, like
Yeah.
daddy, that shit, look, you smiling now. So I
Right,
know what
right.
it
I'm
do.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I know you had situation with like getting your daughter and stuff.
Facts,
So you
facts.
care to touch on any
Yeah,
of
let's
that?
do it.
Yeah.
See, when my daughter came, and this tapped in, so we're gonna keep it all the way real.
Okay.
See, when my daughter came, I was really like, I was always looking for love, right? I was always looking for love, right?
Yeah.
And I always wanted that family that I didn't have.
Right.
So, my daughter mama, she went her separate ways because I was going through trauma and she ain't never been through what I've been through, so she couldn't really touch
Relate.
on it or help me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she went her own separate ways, and when she did, I was that brought a depression because I wanted my fam. Man, I wanted to be honest, bro. I wanted my family more than just singling out my daughter.
Right.
You feel? I just wanted my family. I wanted all of us to be under one roof.
Okay.
So with that, me fighting for that, my daughter, she was young.
Yeah.
So me fighting for that, I'm being blinded to my daughter. You feel me? So years go by. We had to do what we had to do, go through the court situation, and how we worked it out or whatever. So growing up, my daughter getting older, and seeing my daughter being a reflection of me, I'm like, in a good way. Like I'm like, man, look at this girl. She looked just like me
Right.
as far as reflection. So I'm like, man, look at this girl. She's so smart. So I found out my daughter is everything to me that I've been missing all in one whole.
Okay.
And I know, like dealing with relationships, females, friends, my baby will never leave me.
Right. That's your
You
baby.
feel what I'm saying? She think I'm Superman.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she know I'm Superman. But I always tell her, and I keep it real with my daughter. I say, I tell her I do the best. I'm gonna do the best I can.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand that Superman is still just a man sometimes.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I let her know, and I always embrace her with love, and I don't never tell her like when I discipline her,
Yeah.
I don't never tell her sit down, cause I said so. I don't do that.
Yeah.
If I do, I tell her why.
Yeah.
Because you feel what I'm saying? I tell her why. I don't just do that. That's almost remind me of like,
How you come up?
yeah,
What's me and my partner had? So we had that talk. Maybe a few weeks ago, cause it's a book I put them on. The Four Agreements. If
Uh-huh.
you got some time, read that.
The
And,
Four Agreements.
and tap back in with me.
Okay.
So it teaches us to break cycles from like how we were raised. So our mama and them might tell us like you say, sit down
Sit
because I
down.
said so.
Yeah.
But like if I tell my son like sit down, he gonna say why, and it's not no disrespect. He wanna know
You
like
want to know.
why.
Want to know
So
why.
I might explain it to him like, look, sit down because this and this going on. So my mama might look like you don't explain shit to no child,
Right.
but we breaking that
Right.
how we were raised versus
Right.
he want to know why.
Breaking
It's
them
nothing wrong with
generational
want to know
curses,
why. Yeah,
boy.
so that's what the book kind of teach you about breaking generational curses, being self aware. Um like if we got a good relationship and I hurt you, it's not you don't look at it like damn what I did. Just look at it like it's him. He has an issue with self. You know what I'm saying that he need to correct. It ain't on you. So you get some time, man. Check that book out and holler back at me like let me know what you think about it and took from it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So yeah, like I say, so the kid, your daughter keep you inspired, keep you going. So what you got custody of her or how that go?
Joint custody. We got joint
Custody.
custody. So, I get her every now and then. December 18th was her birthday. So shout out Nieva.
Okay.
We celebrating her birthday today.
Okay.
We're gonna go celebrate her birthday, do it big for her, make sure she smile, eat cake and ice cream, everybody
Hey.
love on her,
Okay. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, yeah, I salute you too, cause if you got joint custody and put one foot in front of the other to go fight for your daughter,
Right,
that should
yeah.
say a lot. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just went through the
I
same
did
shit.
that.
One
Yeah.
joint custody,
Yeah.
so I know like that's a lot. You know what we got to go through in them courtrooms. You know what I'm saying, and with the baby mamas. You know what I'm saying. So I salute you on that, cause any nigga put they foot in front of the other to go down there and do that. Man, that's a big salute. You know what I'm saying. Say a lot about character. So
Right. And not only that, I want to see everybody win.
yeah,
I ain't kicking nobody down. Like my daughter, I want to see her win.
yeah.
I want to see all us win. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So look, give me some rundown on like the places you done work up until you got to this point, cause I know you worked at Martin Brow.
Yeah.
That's how you met T,
Yeah.
and you end up helping him out washing 18 wheeler. So what's some of them experiences like? From because I used to work at Martin Brow too,
Mhm.
but I hated it.
Come on.
I hated it. I close my eyes when I pass by that bit. But
Come on.
yeah,
Come
so
on.
like Martin Brow pulling cases and all that and helping pressure wash and stuff. What some of them experiences did for you?
Um, I'm not gonna lie. It told me like never abuse a relationship. I
Okay,
learned that relationships is way better than money.
facts.
And money is irrelevant, but time is the new currency. You
Okay,
feel what I'm saying? Just relationship building bonds with people and learning and just seeing Mike T hustle.
yeah,
Like I have hustle, But seeing his hustle, what made me like, man, let me connect with dude. You know,
Yeah.
when I learned that he had something going on the side, that motivates me. You know, it motivated me.
Yeah.
And when he first told me to come out, I don't know if he thought I was gonna come out because I'm pretty sure he done had, you know, people wanting to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I actually came out. You
Yeah.
know, I'm serious about it. And just the things he taught me and the seeing how he, you know, maneuver and just waking up, going grind and go get it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just his hustle. A
Yeah.
person's hustle really turning up my hustle, you
Yeah.
know.
T T been like that though. Like since we was young,
Yeah.
he worked at McDonald's,
Yeah.
and man, he saved good, stacked good. So T like motivate us, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Facts.
back then, you see, he way more disciplined than like the rest of the squad, you know what I'm saying? So he get out there and hustle. Even with the pressure washing, I paint, but he had started pressure washing, so I had some houses I was running into that needed pressure washing. I was like, damn. And he like, man, I hit him like, man, I got house. He like, man, pressure wash, like, don't not do it because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I hit him like, man, you think I should do it? He like, man, don't do it. So I learned it like he learned it, and we done done a lot of business together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that just that motivation come from like his hustle. I don't know if he know like, but shit, us around, we know. You know what I'm saying? How he got the grind in him, and that
Facts.
should be
And
motivation
the
and shit.
consistency to see
Yeah,
what how long he been doing it
yeah,
and seeing him get up and go do it. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
Man, that put a mark on it, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, so
The hustle.
cause I talked with your auntie, she say that was one of the things she said about you. She said, man, he's very determined, and both of them said that. So to see like for you to see he notice he got motion and want to jump on to try to get you some motion going, yeah, that's determination. You know what I'm saying? You trying to
Facts.
get it like however you can.
Facts.
So with those type of experiences, what led you to jumping into the pilot field?
Motivation. I
Motivation.
promise motivation. I remember I was driving truck. This the true story, right? So I was driving trucks and we had to go fill up a dude RV. I was driving chemical trucks.
Okay.
We had to fill up his RV and we got to his hangar. He had a hangar. Opened up the hangar. The gentleman had a RV and 3 helicopters, right? And that was like my first time seeing a helicopter up close like that to the point I can touch it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Baton Rouge. I don't really,
Right.
I ain't never, I only see them in the sky. But
Yeah.
to be right here and touch them and can open the door and look inside of it,
Yeah.
man, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
somebody in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
saying,
It
oh,
turned your light
yeah, it
on.
turned me on.
Okay.
So I was getting trained. I was getting trained like at the same time when we was filling up the RV. So I was riding with somebody. So when we filled up the RV, we left. I'm talking to my trainer. I'm asking him though. I'm like, man, you think I can be a pilot? Man, that guy told me like, man, do whatever you want to do. But you know, as far as me saying that, a lot of people don't really look at it like that. They don't really not believe, but you know, a lot of people it'll rub them off. Like, okay, people got to see more.
Yeah.
People not gonna just go off what you saying or whatever. You know, you got to put it in people's face.
Yeah.
But it was more towards me as far as this. I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so how that went along, I didn't know nobody in no aviation career. I didn't know nobody. So my uncle, shout out to my uncle, Damon, he in Angola right now. Um, I called him. Well, he called me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He called me and we got to running it. So we running it and I let him know what happened or whatever. So my uncle made a phone call and he made that phone call. And when he made that phone call to them, they made a phone call.
Okay.
So with all that being said, I was started doing virtual class
Yeah.
on like a Zoom. So I got in the Zoom class probably within that same month.
Okay.
And it was like Zoom class, like 12 pilots on one Zoom call, and we all talking and introducing me and stuff like that. So I got in it like that, and then I just started working myself up. Did my discovery flight. Once I did my discovery flight, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I will go far and beyond to get where I want to go and fight for seniority to
Right.
get where I need to go. But with all that being said, everything happened through a jail call.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. So
Yeah,
Unc from Angola, because I was waiting on Unc to hit me too to get when I was doing my homework with
yeah,
your auntie and I think your Uncle Kirk.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was waiting on your other uncle to hit me. But man, what you think about that? Because that's big. If somebody in Angola can make a call and make something happen, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's more relatable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's relatable.
right,
And that's just the honest true story of what happened. So if it happened like that, ain't no telling what could happen for everybody else.
right, right.
You just gotta follow through.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, network,
yeah.
network.
So you got in pilot Zoom classes. How long is flight school?
It depend on you. That's the good thing about it.
Okay,
Depends on you and your pockets, right?
okay, right.
So the good thing about it, you go at your own pace.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know it's a trade.
Oh, it's a trade or
It's a
something.
trade.
So is it any like financial help that come with it? Financial aid?
uh See, on that side, I'm pretty sure you can get that as sponsors and stuff like that. Right now I'm working to seek a sponsor. Anybody, like, I've been talking to councilmen's, councilwomen's
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I've been just, on a hunt for, just people to scout me or whatever.
Man,
But
when
you know,
it's over, hit me. I'm gonna put you in a room with some people.
come on, man. I appreciate that. So
Yeah,
that what I really been on or whatever. But everything else I've been paying, and another reason why it's more respected because I pay out the pocket.
right.
Everything I'm doing, I'm paying out the pocket, so people respect that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you go at your own pace. You learn at your own pace, and it might be you might have you gonna need some patience. You might see some people. You might be in class, and you might be in class way before these new people that started.
Right.
And by them having the funds and
Yeah.
being in heritage, they might pass you by because you still paying on it and still going through your course and you gotta what I'm saying.
Right.
So like I say, like I wasn't born in this, you know what I'm saying. I ain't have no aunties, uncles who
Right.
was a
Right.
pilot. I'm the first pilot in
Okay.
my generation. You know what I'm saying, in my family tree. I'm the
Okay.
first pilot. So
So, what's something you learned like that shocked you, like when you got into like? And I know you look at a plane ride different from if you just going on vacation before you got in school to now you knowing what you know about planes and the controls and stuff. What's something that blew your mind? Like, damn, this.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna. I ain't really have nothing blow my mind because I know everything like works a certain way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And everything has a reason. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say nothing really blew my mind. If I could be honest, if I could really be honest with you and tell you what really blew my mind, I'm gonna tell you. One time, you seen how you seen that video of me flying at night?
Yeah.
Well, I was in the back seat one time, right?
Yeah.
I was in the back of the plane and I was so comfortable, right? Just imagine you so comfortable, you just fall asleep. It's only three people, and we floating 10,000 feet now. It's three people
Right.
at night. I'm so comfortable. I went to sleep, right? What really shocked me was what I was doing. I woke up out my nap. I looked out the window. I looked at the city, and I started crying.
Yeah.
Man, I just started crying, bro.
Right.
And so we on a ear muscle, whatever. We talking to each other, and I'm like, I pulled my mic down. I let Calvin know. I'm like, man, I'm crying back here.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause I know what I done been through, and I know I see where I'm going,
Right.
and I'm just looking at all the city lights,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking at us two as three people, 10,000 feet in the air,
And it's
us
just
by ourselves,
floating.
and we just floating.
Man, that's the video I told you when you walked in. I was watching last night. That's the one that caught me because, like I say, I always wanted my pilot license, so that shit give me a hype to see it from that view.
Yeah,
So, like you telling me this shit now is when I seen the video, I'm like, damn, that nigga in the
Telling
app
you.
just floating. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you.
And the city lights just bring it out. You know what I'm
I'm telling
saying?
you. I'm telling you.
So that's what blew you. Like,
Man, it was like, man, I'm like, man, it's a miracle.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, it's just it do something to you. It just do something to you, put you in a different headspace.
So what sent you viral on the internet? Like what you posted. I know you probably ain't think there was a catch if you posted something. You probably just posted something
Right.
and some
That's how it
shit
went.
took. So what run us through the viral moment that I seen?
Yeah.
Cause that's how I got on your trail. So what happened?
Man, I was in the airport, right?
Right.
Uh, I was headed to my car, and I'm like, man, because at the end of the day, I'm still fascinated of what I'm doing, right? So
Right.
that was just another moment I was fascinated. I like to pull my phone out,
Vibe
and
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I pull my phone, I record myself, about 10, 15-second video. Man, man, I wasn't expecting to go viral, man. I wasn't doing it to do that. I just pulled my phone. I didn't, man, you know how many Instagram pages they got in this world, and my
Right.
page just so happened to boom
Yeah.
and get a lot of algorithms. I wasn't doing like so. Man, I went home, jumped in the shower, and I got out the shower, looked at my phone.
Shit,
My
boom.
phone going crazy. I'm like, man, what's my phone going like? It's boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's getting some, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I laid it down, my phone froze. Like it's like my Instagram app couldn't keep up,
Okay.
so it froze.
Yeah.
So I had I swiped it up and went back on Instagram, and it boom 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 boom. Then it froze again, but then I couldn't compete with it because it kept freezing. So man, I'm telling you that next morning I woke up, it was boom 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 boom. It
Still
was,
going.
man, still booming, still booming. I'm like, oh, this real,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh. So I was doing I was going to work and stuff like that. I'm all at work, boom 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 boom. I'm like, man, but like after that first week
Yeah.
of the viral sensation, after that first week, I started getting calls, getting
Okay.
text messages. It started being so much I couldn't keep up with the DMs.
Yeah.
I couldn't reply back or whatever. It was just being too much. It was so much.
Right.
And then, like I told you I went to God because I wasn't used to all that. Then it started overwhelming me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So I put my phone down. I couldn't. So, man, with all that being said, it was just boom, 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 boom. It was going crazy. But
Yeah.
a lot of after that first week, phone calls got to being made and stuff like that, and it just took off from there.
So how long that lasted? Like the baboons. We gonna call it the baboon.
Man, the boom. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It still goes.
Still go
It
okay.
still goes because, and then, like, I had to realize, man, I went February 2nd. I went viral on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Um,
This year.
this year,
Yeah.
February 2nd, 2025, I went viral on TikTok. But then it started gravitating some more attention. Then Charlie Kirk got to speaking on it.
Right.
He got to speaking on it, and the Shade Room picked me up. The
So
sh-
what Charlie Kirk said? Cause I was gonna ask you about
Nah,
that.
he was just basically stating his opinion,
And what he say?
saying that he wouldn't trust a black pilot.
Yeah. So I
Uh
seen that. So I was gonna get that's in my questions too.
huh.
What you felt when you seen? Cause you know everything, even with tapped in, I know it's gonna come with good and bad
Uh huh.
publicity. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? When you seen that, what was your response and reaction, and like how that made you feel to hear Charlie Kirk say that?
I just he ain't know me. He don't know me.
Right.
He don't know who I am, and uh man, I learned, bruh. You gotta just pray for people, man.
Fact.
That's my only revenge.
Yeah.
Prayer. So when I seen, I just like he don't know me. He
Yeah.
don't know me. Um, but by him speaking on me, that let me know that you see
You
me.
see it, yeah.
You know, that's the honest truth. After that, he had got assassinated. Don't nobody want to be killed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be killed. Not Charlie. Charleston White started speaking on me,
Yeah.
and he basically piggybacked in the opposite way of Charlie Kirk. What he was saying, he was basically saying he basically stated what Charlie Kirk said. If he see a black pilot, he'll be worried or something like that. But Charleston was like, if he see a black pilot, he was like, man, them people let you get this job. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So man, I got love for everybody, man.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. But like when people speak on me and I be saying all them come out, I just be like, man, they don't know me, man. I got a heart of gold, man.
Right. Right.
So it's just people opinion, and I don't really look at for people opinions to dictate my life, man. I'm here doing God's work. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Right.
That's what I'm trying to do, man, and I'm getting better and stronger with it.
Yeah. Hey, I seen that because, like I say, when I first seen you, I took a liking to you. So when I seen Charlie speak on that shit like that, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And so while I'm reading it, my partner Aunt hit me up, was like, man, he talking about Charlie Kirk, he going off. But I'm just like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He can
Telling
attack
you.
and don't know you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you don't know me.
But
A lot
yeah,
of them they don't know me,
yeah,
but the ones like Mike T, he
yeah.
know me. You
Right,
feel what I'm
right.
saying? So
If
that's
he would have
what.
said something, that'd have
Yeah.
been
So
different. Yeah.
yeah. So
So what's some other platforms you'd have been on? I done seen you on the news. I done seen you on a couple talk shows, and I heard you say on one of them talk shows, "Old pilots last
oh,
long."
you did your research.
I'm a dog. Old pilots last long. Bold
Old
pilots
pilots
don't.
don't.
So man, first give me some different platforms you'd have been on.
What I been on? I done been on Portia show. She hooked in with Fox News. I done been on them. I done been on WBRZ.
Yeah.
What else I done been on? What I done been on? I done talked to a lot of people, like FaceTime talks, like
Okay.
celebrities or whatever.
You care to name any?
Uh, Nah, I ain't gonna name
Name,
them. I ain't gonna name them.
okay.
I ain't gonna name them. But yeah, we had talked or whatever, and they basically told me to keep going. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Keep going, and they wouldn't mind me flying them at all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They were like, just keep going, and it gave me some motivation. It gave me some motivation or whatever. But yeah, like I say, bro, Fox. I was on Fox News. I was on WBRZ, and it's still more. And right now I'm on Tapped In.
Yeah, man. Like I
Shout out.
say, we appreciate you for coming through, tapping in with us.
Oh yeah,
I think
go ahead. I'm sorry.
you go ahead.
I didn't had a lot of encounters like with I had to I didn't been to council meetings.
Okay.
Uh I didn't host it for LSU.
Okay.
Homecoming. I didn't I spoke with the kids at Skylandville High School for their homecoming, stuff like that. So yeah, that count too.
Okay. So look, what's your you flying planes by yourself right now, right?
No, I'm still in training,
Oh, you
but
still in
yeah.
training. So every time you fly somebody with you? Okay,
Instructor.
so your first flight, like when you in control, and
Uh-huh.
give us a rundown on that and the landing part, cause that gotta be like me thinking like I want my license. That's the part that's gonna bother me. Like man, landing this mud.
Right. Um, when you flying is mainly about three things: your airspeed, your altitude, and your heading.
Okay.
Right. Um, just being up there in the air, like what I really noticed, like the yoke, like it's like the steering wheel,
Yeah.
is very sensitive.
Yeah.
So you have to make small adjustments for the aircraft to adjust. Just
Yeah.
make small adjustments. And like a heading is like your GPS, like where you going. A GPS, turn right, turn left,
Yeah.
right there, and do a roundabout. No, a heading is straight line. It's a
Okay.
straight line. You don't see a plane just, you know what I'm saying? So it's a straight line. That's your heading or whatever. So as far as like if you getting off your heading or whatever, you gotta make smaller. You can't just. You
So you
gotta make
gotta,
small
yeah.
adjustments, and the plane will just.
Cause I seen
And you
one
just.
video. He was like, pull some of that power out, and
Yup.
you pull it, and went back in and pull
Yup.
some more.
And
Yeah.
see the landing thing is it's everything is basically is practice and patience and just dedication. So the
Okay.
landing part, it be tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you just look for it or whatever. You do it a couple times. You stop and goes or whatever. Just do it a couple times. You land on your back wheels or whatever, and you straighten out or whatever. But you just basically paying attention. It's just like the more times you do it, and you wind. A lot of people don't know wind. It's a lot of science that go into aviation. Wind plays a big part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know, like when you taking off, if you taking off a plane taking off, right, it wants to fly against the wind,
Okay.
like the headwind. It wants to fly against it because that helps the plane, allows it to pick it up.
Okay.
When you descending, when you landing,
You want to go with the wind?
you want to go. No, you want to go. You're right. You want to go with. No, you want to go against the wind
Okay.
because if you go with the wind, what it do?
You gonna push it?
It makes it go faster
Yeah.
until your landing.
Okay.
So you go against the wind, it's like a brake.
Okay. I got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a brake on the aircraft, so it push it back some, and
Yeah.
you braking. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So yeah, like it's just different tactics
I'm
that
gonna
go
ask you
with it.
like some crazy shit I be thinking when I'm
Come on.
flying. Cause TV dripping on the planes too. You hear me?
So you don't mess with them planes.
No.
Man,
No, indeed.
all this
So,
stuff going on. I
one
feel that.
experience. Well, some shit I seen on the internet probably was some movie shit, but if we finna land and you lose a landing gear wheel, like what's the options we got? Cause like anything can happen.
Thanks.
You
We
know,
going.
so if you lose a wheel, what you got to do?
Bro, if we lose any wheel, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in touch with ATC, air traffic control. Let them know what's going on.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? They clear the runway. You know what I'm saying? Um, but to be honest, we're gonna have to land.
gotta land it.
We gotta land. You feel what I'm saying? Look for an open space.
Yeah,
Hopefully we landing at the airport,
right.
but we gotta land. But it comes with experience and comes with a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But if whatever will landing gear come off, we gotta land. You
Gotta
know what I'm
land.
saying? Do it at the safest and just you gotta follow your procedures. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Follow your procedures and Lord say the same. Nothing like that'll never happen.
right. I pray it don't. So, what's it like flying through bad weather?
See, with bad weather, you're gonna either go around it or go above it.
Okay,
You feel what I'm saying? Um, I never flew in no bad weather, but I didn't flew in rain. I didn't flew through clouds or whatever stuff like that.
so that gotta be like flying with faith. If you got rain and clouds, and you trusting nothing to run into you,
Your
and you just
instruments,
following your
your instruments,
yeah.
yeah,
So you gotta put your trust into the instruments
instruments, and that's
and
another
just
thing too.
yeah,
That's why I say it's a wing and a prayer.
right,
You gotta put your trust in your instruments. Man, like well, them instruments to save you, but
yeah,
you just have to have trust
right.
in them instruments because when you can't see nothing else, you gotta look at your radar and stuff like that, and you gotta make sure you talking to air traffic control.
So it's kind of like flying in the blind.
Kinda, sorta,
Yeah. Okay.
kinda, sorta.
So I'm glad you said wing and the prayer. I see you got like a para and stuff
Mm-hmm.
with the wing and the prayer hoodies and stuff. So tell us what that is.
That's basically man, that's guide work.
Okay.
That's what it basically is, and it's inspirational.
Yeah.
So when you see it, copy it. Link in my bio. It's just and it also helps towards my schooling.
Facts.
It helps towards my schooling. So anything will help me. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what that is.
So look, the movie with Denzel on the
Come
plane.
on.
You watched it?
Yeah, what flight? That's what it's
Flight.
called, flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
What you think about that movie? Cause I like
it.
playing shit, so I watch all that type of shit.
Me
So what?
too.
Yeah, what you like when you seen that movie? Like you like it or what you took from it?
Man, I love it. It down there anything Denzel in, he gonna kill it.
Facts.
Uh the everything, the just the plot of it, man, Denzel fool, boy. I love it though. Just to see how he under influence, and how he kept his
Cool.
composure,
Yeah.
you know, from everybody else. Even the first officer was
Yeah.
nervous, and he was. It's like he knew what was going to happen as far as he had to land that plane,
Right.
but just the composure he kept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that's what I really liked about everything, because with me, I'm gonna make sure everybody else straight. All everybody who on the plane before I make sure myself straight.
It's about the
And that's
safety of the
that comes
passengers.
with character.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, me getting into this career, I know what be going on. I know it's it's a risk. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I'm prayed up though.
Right.
So I just, uh just his composure,
Right.
really that's what I picked up on.
Okay. So in school, you don't go to different cities yet, though, huh? Are you?
For school,
I mean, like in training, are you flying with pilots to different cities and stuff?
yeah.
So when you land and get out the plane, are you like going out and exploring the cities and like seeing sightseeing, or you just going straight to the hotel, chilling, wait for your next flight?
Uh I remember we had went to Tuskegee,
Okay.
Tuskegee, and we learned more about the airmen who had fought, in 1940s.
Yeah.
And like, they got a museum. I was able to experience the museum or whatever, and stuff like that. The sightseeing, love it. You know what I'm saying? So as far as with aviation, I'm loving it more and more every day.
Okay.
Um, but I told myself this, me learning more and more about the Tuskegee Airmen. I told myself, if I was born back then, the type of courage I have,
Yeah.
because a brave man is as bold as a lion, if that's what the Bible say. But I told myself, if I was brought up during the 1940s, I would have fought
Okay.
with the Tuskegee Airmen.
Okay.
And it was just, anywhere it go, whether, everything happened good, everything end bad, I'm still gonna be remembered. And that's how I want to leave this world remembered as a legacy.
Okay. So look, ask you. I really, well, I'm gonna tell you this. When you went viral, I thought they was gonna switch up the codes of like
Come on,
appearance.
come on.
Yeah, I say, man, I said they might change to what you can look. You know what I'm saying? Look like, man, hair gotta be a certain length.
Yeah,
None of
yeah,
this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I thought that what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So to see you still going through it, that kind of shocked me. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, it ain't about appearance; it's about experience. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting back waiting, like, man, they finna come with a new code of
Yeah,
conduct. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
And it's like a lot of people don't know. With me, I have to work 10 times harder than the next person.
all right,
A lot of people don't know, like, today, like, once I finish this or whatever, I go, go do what I gotta go do. I go home, I gotta study.
yeah,
That's the only difference. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, it it, it can hinder me,
all right,
in a way, to people. Like, you got to think about it, man. They have some pilots, shout out to all of them, but they can have some pilots, like, don't agree with what I got going on, because people tell me I'm the face of aviation,
yeah,
so they got some pilots who been in this. And for me to come in the game and just be like, just be the face of everything like that.
yeah,
Some older pilots, they disagree with it. And no, I don't, I'm not mad at them or nothing or whatever. They got their own opinions, but at the end of the day, man, God don't make mistakes, and He know what He doing. And like I say, I put Him in everything, ahead of everything I do.
yeah. I think you're gonna be big
Everything I do.
and go far with it. You know what I'm saying? You might say you land something like Mayweather, a person, a pilot or something.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna go big with it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing, putting it in their face, being yourself. You know, that's what caught me. You know, being you. So you
Yeah.
know it's working, and like you say, boop 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 boop
Boop
boop.
boop.
That's
Yeah.
all from being you.
Yeah.
So your auntie, I had a talk with your auntie about you. She said you give back and reach out to the youth to be a role model and stuff. So give us like a story on you giving back to the youth and making sure you keeping their head on straight and pouring into them.
That's like what I was telling you when I went to Scotlandville.
Yeah.
I also went to shout out to District 10, Miss Carolyn Coleman. She invited me to teach. I mean, not teach. She invited me to come talk to one of the one of her. She had a summer camp or something like that.
Okay.
And I talked to the students. They was like in 8th grade, 7th grades, or whatever. And I was, letting them know about myself. Give them as far as like what I've been going through, what I done been through the same thing that probably less than you, you know what I'm saying? Or probably more than I done been through more than you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, man, we all like at their age, being a 7th grader and an 8th grader, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was in 8th grade and 7th grade, we ain't have nobody look, fill out this
Right.
scholarship
Right.
early like that. We ain't have that. So we really have to be put on game.
Yeah. Facts.
Like everybody, we all have to be put on game. Like, look, fill out this scholarship, do this, do that in the third,
Right.
make these type of grades, and focus on school or whatever. Don't
Yeah.
get off into the wrong things because it's gonna help you at the end.
Facts.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me thinking about college. I was in 12th grade, man. That's late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was been supposed to be put on game,
Right.
but with that being said, like I went to go talk to the Scotlandville football players. Shout out to them. Um, yeah, I was talking to them, and before in the locker room before they went out on the field or whatever, and I was just letting them know. I gave them a rundown of my story, and I just let them know like if this you gotta go for what you know. If this everybody not gonna make it in this field, you know what I'm saying? So it's best to put your foot forward and do what you have to do and learn whatever you want to do because a lot of people growing up they don't know what they want to do.
Right.
I just found out I wanted to do this, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I love it.
Right.
So yeah, with that being said, like man, just I was just letting them know, man, just go for what you want to do. Everybody not gonna make it in this, and just like you don't have to be a drug dealer or a rapper
Right.
or that and the third. You don't have to do all that to be successful.
Facts.
I'm doing this, and you know what I'm saying, man. You know how many girls in my DM,
Oh, I
and
sure.
this how I'm telling them
Right.
because they're in high school, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not, man. All the J's and stuff. Okay, that's cool or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
them girls love them. They at the end of the day, they gonna love them nerds
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
them nerds gonna have something to show for it. I'm telling you. So I
Yeah.
had to let them know that and just be relatable and scoop down to their level.
Right. So I hear you spoke on rap. You rap.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard a song where you might have been talking to your girl and your baby, like, man, I love y'all and whoop the whoop. You know what? You know the song I'm
What
talking
song
about.
it is?
You were talking on the front, like, okay, I'm about to go, but I love y'all. And I think your girl.
Was it a music video behind it, or it was like a trailer? But that's how you said the
I
lit
think it was
scene. I
had
shot
to
it,
be a music. It might have been a music video behind it.
and I was talking about my daughter,
Yeah, your daughter was talking. I think you might have called. You might have called your baby mama, and
and my daughter's in the background. I
yeah,
think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So I was checking your
I think
music
I know
out.
what you're talking about.
So where you at with the music career? You still rap even though you in
Man,
pilot school, flight school?
I love it. I just didn't want to like. I just wanted to lock in. I wanted to be tapped in. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Um, I just didn't. I was in a moment of like wanting to be locked in and not wanting people to not. I didn't want people to not take me serious when
Right.
what I'm doing. Um, but I love it.
Okay.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Music is always music is the. I feel like with my music, I feel like I can cure racism. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying?
Your music?
With my music and what I'm doing.
Yeah,
You
I
feel what I'm
heard.
saying?
I heard the one with like the AE.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
you
I would.
went back.
Yeah, I went back. So
Yeah.
also seen you used to do videos with Funny Mike.
Fuck, boy, yeah, that my dog, man.
Shout
That
out to
my
Funny Mike.
dog.
So you got
Yeah.
a lot of videos with him. So you ain't never think about like just going full time on his cast.
Um, what it is, everybody like we everybody have to, everybody grow up, right?
Right.
So everybody grow up and everybody branch off.
Yeah.
And everybody gotta, everybody do their thing.
Right.
And so with that being said, like, yeah, I talked to Mike when I talked to Mike probably like a month ago.
Okay.
Mike called me. Man, bro, keep doing what you doing, man. Keep doing what you doing. And he like, man, I'm proud of you, man. Cause I know where you come from. I got the voicemail in my phone. I know where you come from. You know where I come from, and I see that.
Yeah.
He like, man, he's just like, just keep doing it or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, Mike really he got a good heart, bro. He got a good heart. We all come from that trauma. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? He got a good heart though.
Yeah.
He got a good heart.
He very
Shout out to Mike.
successful in
Yeah,
his
shout out to
lane.
Mike. Shout out
So
to Mike and
man,
his brother, Bird Bino.
yeah, shout out to them dudes. I mean, my kids watch him, and to see what his situation, where he come from, to what he doing now,
Yeah.
that's big. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that. So man, I just want to say though, I'm glad to have you on once again, man. Appreciate you for coming in. I want to tap in with you
Love.
more every time you level up. Shit, we can
Oh
set something
yeah, we
again.
gotta do that.
Yeah, So thank you for coming in, man. Just give the people all your information on your socials and your wing and the prayer. Let them know how to reach you, how to go order. Like he say, man, you shop at wing and the prayer. It goes to help fund with his schooling.
Facts.
So man, if you watching, man, and can support, man, let's support. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Facts.
this ain't nothing we see on a regular. So just let them know how to reach you and where to find everything at.
I'm on social media. My Instagram is Muleezy. Muleazy. Muleezy.
Okay.
TikTok, I'm on my name is Young as in YUNG. YUNG underscore MULA underscore the number 2. So Young underscore Mula underscore 2.
Okay.
So that's what pages I really be working, the TikTok and Instagram.
And the apparel is in the bio.
And
on
my
the page.
my A Wing and a Prayer merch is in my bio, is in my TikTok bio, is in my Instagram bio. Just click on it. The shipping is fast.
Okay.
It got good material. I got material myself, and it really helps with my my schooling, and it helps me. It that also helps that to see people helping me. It motivates me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So all of it goes to my school, and I appreciate that.
For sure. So we're gonna take it. I'm gonna let you take it out and give Tapped In a shout out, and we're gonna go ahead and ride out, man.
All right, look, man, look, is Moolah, Josh, whatever you want to call me, you know me or whatever. But shout out Tapped In, man. We made it happen. We locked in. We got tapped in. We made it happen. So everybody behind the scenes, we want to shout out to them. Shout out to Mike T. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Mike. Shout out to Tapped In, man. They really doing big things. I see going global. It's
Yeah.
going global. Real talk. So shout out to Tapped In, man.
For sure, man. Like I say, thank you for coming on, and appreciate y'all for watching this episode. We tapped in.
Tapped In.
One.